This podcast is brought to you by 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu Springfield and SpringfieldGear.com. Please visit SpringfieldGear.com to support this podcast and purchase the latest Lightsabers, jokes, and more t-shirts.
Welcome back to another episode of Lightsabers, Jokes, and More. I'm your host, Tay Centayo Campanola, and today I've got more. We're going to start out with some explaining of different things in Star Wars shows. First off, there's one thing there's a few episodes in common with each other in different shows. One in the Star Wars Clone Wars is when a Sith Lord tries to kidnap children that are Force sensitive. It's very, very... And
Can I pause you real quick so I can catch up since I'm not as well versed in Star Wars as you?
Yes.
So Clone Wars, that's not part of the movie series, right? That was one of the separate TV shows?
Yes.
Is it just a one episode thing or is there a series?
It was, I think, 7 series.
7 episodes?
7 seasons, actually.
7 seasons?
Yes.
So, like 7 seasons of multiple episodes each? Or just 7
7
episodes?
seasons of either 22, I think 5 seasons of 22 episodes, and 1 season of 20 episodes. And
holy cow, I had no idea.
And the last season has 12 episodes.
Okay, so when in the time universe does this take place? Like in between what movies?
In between Revenge of the Sith and in between the Revenge of the Sith, like in between after the Attack of the Clones and then and before the Revenge of the Sith.
Okay, thanks for catching me up. Continue on.
So like in 2 of these shows, in one of the shows, which is before Revenge of Sith, a Sith Lord tries to steal the children of the Force. Force-sensitive children that have, like, one of them was from Rhodia. And if you watch Star Wars: A New Hope, if you see the guy who Solo shot because before he was shot, that was a Rhodian. So young Rhodian could use the Force, even though he was just a little baby. He looked it up at one of his toy balls.
And who was trying to steal these kids?
A Sith Lord, Darth Sidious.
Okay.
And also, well, Cad Bane was doing the dirty work. Cad Bane is a bounty hunter, a very well bounty hunter, who works with the Separatists.
Okay, so what was he planning to do with these kids that he was capturing? Turn them to the dark side?
Yes. One of the kids were their future was clouded and unable to fix. Well, I think all of them were brought back.
Okay, so what ended up happening? Was he successful in capturing these kids?
He was successful in capturing 2 of the kids. Not
And
all.
who were the 2 kids? Did they become famous or no? Is there anybody we know?
No, not no one that we know. That was not included. All I know is that he captured 2 kids, but they were not successfully turned to the dark side.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. Another thing, and it's something that happened after Revenge of the Sith, where the Rebel Alliance started forming, it was just a small group. One little cell of like five people. And the first rebels were 5 people. And
Okay.
they had a ship that was called the Ghost, with a ship that came detached from it. That it was also called the Phantom. They didn't call it the Ghost and Phantom for nothing. They can get past. they literally they can get past. They don't anything.
Nice. That probably came in handy.
Yeah, it didn't have cloaking device, but
What is cloaking device?
a cloaking device is, you know how if in Harry Potter, if you've watched Harry Potter gets an invisibility cloak.
Okay. So sometimes the ships can do that?
Sometimes.
So what, they're like invisible to the enemies being able to find them?
Invisible, yes, but impossible to find? No. There's still the set matter of hearing and touch.
Okay.
Sight in this matter.
So you can't see them.
That's all you can't see.
Gotcha.
Unless you got really good eyesight, then they'll. If you had heat vision, then yes, you would be able to see it.
Okay. Infrared.
Yes. Anyway, next.
What else do you want to talk about?
Another thing is well, I have a couple jokes prepared.
So are we done with Star Wars, or are we going to come back to more?
We
have plenty of time.
Yeah, let's just do one more Star Wars thing.
Okay, hit me with it.
So in that show, the Rebel show, the same thing happened. A Sith Lord was trying to.
Wait, the Rebel show?
Yes, the same thing happened.
What's the Rebel show?
It's a show that I just told you. It involves a ghost and the 5 rebels.
So it's another
show? Yes.
Another show?
Yes.
So not the Clone Wars?
No.
It's called the Rebel show?
It's called Rebels.
Rebels, okay.
So in Rebels, same thing happens, except Inquisitors who are trained in the dark side, but technically Sith Lords, they're called Inquisitors. They just so happen to try to do the same, to try and take the children of the Force.
So when does Rebels take place? Is it before or after Clone Wars?
It's after the Clone Wars.
How far after?
Just about like a decade after.
So is it still before Revenge of the Sith?
No, it's after. No, it's after Revenge of the Sith.
So it's after Revenge of the Sith and before A New Hope?
Yes.
Okay.
Although the rebels did find a little tip, the first 5 rebels did find out a little bit about the Death Star. I mean, if you happen to know, the Death Star is powered by Kyber.
Kyber crystals, right?
The first Death Star was powered by the first Death Star. Construction delays happened a lot because...
As in any construction project?
Yeah, because the rebels kept blowing up the huge Kyber crystals that they needed.
Okay, that makes sense. Good for the rebels.
Yes. And another thing, but for some reason, the first Death Star, the Empire found another huge Kyber crystal that they could use, or they used a bunch of little ones, and Kyber crystals are extremely rare.
Okay, I know we did a whole episode on Kyber crystals one time, but I still feel like I am not well versed in them. So are they like an element that exists, or are they somehow created by the dark side?
The dark side they're not. The Kyber crystals are not created by the dark side. They can be, or light side. They're simply an element.
Okay, so they're an element that exists somewhere, so they have to like go out and find them or mine them or something like that?
Yes.
Okay.
And Kyber crystals...
And they like grow into different sizes?
Yes. As do all crystals.
Okay.
Speaking of which, the Kyber crystal can also power a lightsaber, which is technically a laser.
Mm-hmm.
So Kyber crystal can power a Death Star, which literally stabs straight. Which its laser, if you think about it, stabs straight through a planet into its core, causing it to blow up.
Okay, is that how that works?
Yeah, that's how we saw it. That's how I broke it down when Alderaan was vaporized.
Okay, I can see that.
Sad, those Alderanians, may they rest in peace. Sad. But in the end, the Empire, the admiral that had done that went down with his ship. An extremely fiery death.
Mm-hmm. So any more Star Wars topics you want to talk about, or are you on the jokes?
Let's go to the jokes. Here's a little thing about a horse. What did the horse say when he fell down?
I don't know what.
I've fallen and I can't giddy up.
That's a new one.
Yeah, I got it from a movie. And another one is, what did the bull say when he went to dance?
I don't know what.
Well, actually, wait. He said, scratch that. This one's. I got that one wrong. What did the bulls say when they beat the horses in a dance battle?
I don't know what.
Go on and prance, 'cause you can't dance.
Did that come from the same movie?
Yes.
Those are some good jokes.
Yeah.
Great job bringing new content to the podcast.
Thank you.
So what else have you been up to?
Well, I've been doing school projects, and I also have been, well, actually not much lately.
What kind of school projects are you into?
Well,
I haven't heard about these yet.
Well, we're doing posters about the importance of wearing a mask and like different things, warnings. Like you've seen these signs, these recommendations in schools a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We're making our own.
Okay. Where are you going to put them?
We're probably going to hang them up. I'm doing mine. I just finished mine.
Awesome. How has fall baseball been?
Well,
We've had a lot of cancellations because of the weather.
yeah. I mean, it's been pretty good when we do get to do it.
So what is it? You do like scrimmages?
Yes.
So just whoever shows up, you guys split up into teams and do scrimmages?
Yes.
You still liking it?
Yeah. Starting to think, I'm starting to think that maybe I could have done a different sport because there's a lot of cancellations in this.
Well, it happens a lot with fall sports. Weather's not the greatest.
Oh, yeah. But I'm never doing soccer again. Last season, it was so cold. I mean, actually it was 2 seasons ago. I don't know. Either way, it was like our last game.
You're so cold. I thought you wanted to play hockey.
Oh, hockey, you're wearing things to keep you from
You're on a
cold.
block of ice.
Well, honestly, either way, and for soccer, you're only wearing shorts and a t-shirt.
That's true.
So, and if there's frost on the ground, you're sure to get frostbite.
No, you didn't get frostbite.
Well, my toes.
It wasn't that cold. It just felt like it was cold enough to get frostbite.
After the game, my toes were wet and freezing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they were this close to being numb. Either way, at least baseball is. At least baseball.
Baseball is usually during the nice weather.
Yeah.
Here's fall baseball is you're just trying to get some extra time in.
Yeah.
You remember how hot the regular baseball season was?
Yeah.
So hot.
Yeah. I
got so sunburned watching your games.
I was almost burnt to a crisp.
Me too.
But really, I'm okay with hot weather.
You love the hot weather.
Yeah. Although winter is my favorite season still because, well, bees are away and snow's here and I can, and I can just make a snow fort and also if it's cold enough, we can go ice skating at the pond.
Yeah, well, soon enough, winter is coming.
Yeah. It should be around right when we get back from our vacation.
It'll be starting.
Soon we'll be ice skate. I might even see Max again on the ice.
Yeah, we usually don't get into ice skating until later in the winter when it gets really cold enough to freeze the water over.
Yeah.
So what else are you up to these days?
Well, actually, I don't know anymore. It's been
You don't know what you're up to?
it's been just pretty normal lately. Nothing has really happened. Except for the fact that it's going nothing's happened. Well, not yet. Well, I guess we can wrap this up.
Okay. You don't have anything else you need to tell the people about this week? All right. If you guys like this podcast, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Rocky Woods Farm on YouTube. That's where you can find this podcast and hopefully soon more content from the farm. Any closing words, Tay?
Well, thank you for listening. I am glad to be your host, and we'll see you next week.
Catch you next time, Tay.